वर्ग की जाय, हरि नाम संकीर्तन की जाय, संवेद और गौर भक्त बिंद की जाय, गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। Okay. ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुर्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकायै तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। नमो महावदन्नाय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम्ने गौरतिसे नमः। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमस्तुते। सप्तकांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रियम्। ॐ वृंदावै तुलसी देवै प्रिया वै केशवस्य च कृष्ण भक्ति प्रदे देवी सत्यवत्यै नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि श्री गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। So first of all, I offer my humble, respectful obeisances unto lotus feet of my Gurupad Padma, Nittarila Pravishtam Vishnupad, Astutara Sadasya Srimad Bhakti Vedanta, Bhavan Goswami Maharaj, and Nittalila Pravishtam Vishnupad, Astutara Sadasya Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Sriran Goswami Maharaj. And simultaneously offer my humble, respectful Dandavat Pranam, Lotus feet of Nittalila Pravishtam Vishnupad, Astutara Sadasya Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Goswami Maharaj, and all senior devotees and all Vaishnavis, and presented all of my respectful guests. So today is very super excellent auspicious day according to our Indian calendar. Today is called also Nag Panchami. And also the disappearance day of Gopal Bhatta Goswami. So just few words I also explain about Nag Panchami. Many Indian people, they also observe Nag Panchami. Nag means snake, sarpa. Panchami means 5 days from the new moon. So Nag Panchami Uh, because in India, many people they worship many demigod and demigoddess. Uh, because Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Krishna also says, "Kamaisthaiste hitagyana prapaddante anno devata." Conditional soul completely absorbed with their any material sense gratifications, and when their sense gratifications not fulfilled or some obstacles are coming, that time they worship many demigod and demigoddess because they are thinking demigod and demigoddess they will fulfill all their desires and protect of their obstacles. And for this regard, in this verse very clearly explained, Kamish Daistai Hitab Prapadante Anno Devata. Prapadante Anno Devata. Yeah. So they worship this demigod, demigoddess. And actually, in our Puranas, explain this story of and many stories. And yeah, how they also suffer many kinds of distress and unhappiness. And for this regard, today they worship the goddess of snake, the goddess of snake, মানে सर्प पूजा, नाग पूजा. So for this regard, today is called Nag Panchami. So I'm not going too much this story because this is not our spirituality. This is most of the mundane thoughts. And so now coming in our subject with the Gopal Bhatta Goswami's. Yeah, Gopal Bhatta Goswami, he performed bhajan sadhan and his contribution. You heard the 6 Goswamis named Sri Sanatana Bhatta Raghunath, Sri Gopal Bhatta Das Raghunath, এই 6 গোসাই করি চরণ বন্দন, যাহা হইতে বিঘ্ন নাশ অভীষ্ট পুরাণ. Then in our Shastra explain about 6 Goswamis. Then if you every day remember the 6 Goswamis name, then your all kinds of obstacles be destroy. So এই 6 গোসাই করি চরণ বন্দন, I also pay my obeisances unto the lotus feet of these 6 Goswamis. Jahite Bigno Nas Avishta Puran. And all kinds of my obstacles will destroy and attain my perfection goal. এই 6 গোসাই যাবে ব্রজে কইলেন বাস, রাধা কৃষ্ণ নিত্য লীলা করিলেন প্রকাশ. These 6 Goswamis, they perform bhajan and sadhana in Braj, and they also manifested all the sweet pastimes of divine couple Radha and Krishna. So Gopal Bhatta Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave order the 6 Goswamis how they fulfill Then the four instruction. First, that is called Lupta Tirtha Uddhar, and manifest the pastimes places of different Radha and Krishna, which covered with Maya. Lupta Tirtha Uddhar. Vigraha Prakashan, they have to manifest the Vigraha, deities, which also covered with in this material world anyhow. Vigraha Prakash and Suddha Grantha Pranayan, Bhakti Grantha Pranayan, and manifest all the Bhakti Granthas. And also Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu explained to them to manifest the Vaidhi and Raganuga Bhakti. And especially Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave instruction to Sanatana Goswami Pad. He had to manifest Vaishnav Suddha Sadachar Grantha, good behavior of Vaishnav, and following all the rules and regulation of Vaishnava, Vaishnav Suddha Sadachar Grantha. So in this contest, Gopal Bhatta Goswami also he fulfilled all the desires of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu traveled in South India, then Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu first came in Kovur and he met with Raya Ramananda on the bank of Kaveri, Godavari. Godavari. Okay. Then he also discussed about many tattvas, Krishna tattva, Prem tattva, Jiva tattva, and Sakhi tattva, Radha tattva, everything, Krishna, Radha Prem, Sadha Suromani, everything he also discussed with him. That is called Raya Ramananda Sambad. The conversation between Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Raya Ramananda. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu proceeded to south, and then he came in Srirangam, the temple of Srirangam, Ranganath temple. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was dancing and singing. Then all the visitors, they become very, very intoxicated with Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Nam Sankirtan. Then Bhatta Parivar, that is Gopal Bhatta Goswami's, all his family, and especially Timalla Bhatta, Venkat Bhatta, and Prabodhananda Saraswati. They also intoxicated with Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Nam Sankirtan. And they also invite to him to stay in his house. Because that time has come Chaturmasya. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was staying in the house of Gopal Bhatta Goswami. Gopal Bhatta Goswami is the son of Venkat Bhatta. So they also already took Diksha from Sri Sampradaya, that is called Ramanuja Sampradaya. Sri Sampradaya means Ramanuja Sampradaya. But for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, every day he discussed about Krishna Katha, especially Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu talked about Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavat Kathamritam. When they heard Srimad Bhagavat Katha, they so much intoxicated with sweet pastimes of Krishna. And especially Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu discussed with them Krishna's topmost lila, that is called Rasa Lila. जय जो जल रास सर्वरास सार पारकिया भवे यथा ब्रजेते प्रचार. In Vrindavan, how Braj Gopis, they also perform rash dance with Krishna, and in their parakya bhav and paramur mode. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, so many Krishna's sweet Hermas pastimes, he talked with them. Then they also very intoxicated and so much interested to listen and these types of Radha Krishnas and Gopis Parokya Lila Katha. And because Ramanuj Sampradayas, Sri Sampradayas, they followed only rules and regulation of the scriptures. At Srimad Bhagavatam discuss about Braj Gopis, topmost Lila Katha, that is called Rasa Lila. So when they heard this Gopi Rasa Lila Katha, and they are very eager to listen more. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, every day he spoke many confidential pastimes of Krishna and Gopi's Katha. Rasa Lila means Ishwar. Rasa Lila, there are many Leelas included. That is called Rasa Lila. As like Nauka Vihar, the boat sporting pastimes, Jal Vihar, water sporting, in Jabuna, Jal Vihar, Bangshi Churi. Bangshi Churi means still the flute from Krishna. Many kinds of also Sambhogmay Leela in there, especially Nidhuvan, Nikunjavan, this Leela Katha, and how Srimati Radhika, she did man in Ras dance, and Srimad Bhagavatam very clearly explained when Krishna performed Ras dance, that time Gopis so much intoxicated with their Subhagamad. Subhagamad means intoxicated with their great fortune. That is Subhagamad. Because all the Gopis are thinking, only I am with Krishna, or Krishna only with me. So for this regard, these Gopis, they completely intoxicated with their great fortune, Subhagamad. And Srimati Radhika, she noticed how Krishna also staying with him and also with the other Gopis. And then Srimati Radhika, she became very angry, man coming. Then Srimati Radhika, she did not dance with Krishna. Then Krishna is thinking, what to do now? I have to pacify the man of Srimati Radhika and destroy the Subhagamad to the others Gopis. For this regard, Krishna by force he took Srimati Radhika and disappeared from the Ras dance. So now coming in this way, then Srimati Krishna also came on the bank of Jabuna and Singarvat, where Srimati Radhika, she also gave order to Krishna. That is called Srimati Radhika's mood came. That is called and Sadhin Bhartika Naika. And Srimati Radhika, she told to Krishna, you have to come in my hair, you have to put the alta means the red color, liquid red color on my feet, um, and also many kinds of the activities. And Krishna, he also did this way, as like Jatha Kaminam, as like um, a lusty person. Krishna, he also performed these sweet amorous pastimes with Srimati Radhika and the others gopis. They also felt pang of separation from Krishna. And then Krishna also later he also disappeared from Srimati Radhika, and Srimati Radhika she felt pang of separation from Krishna, and all the gopis they meet together and they also pacified to Srimati Radhika's and separation mood, Virah Bhav. Then all they came on the bank of Jabuna and they recited many sweet and Krishna's Leela with the sweet tune that is called Gopi Git. Then Krishna he appeared in the assemblies of the gopis. Then that time they also discuss many katha about prem, especially gopis they asked to Krishna 9 questions. What are the 9 questions? Then first that is called one who loves, he loves. जो प्रेम करने पर प्रेम करता है, one who loves, he loves. जो प्रेम करने पर प्रेम करता है. Second, if you love or not love, they love. Third, if you love or not love, they never loved you. First, these are the 3 questions. And प्रेम करने पर जो प्रेम करता है, प्रेम करो अथवा नहीं करो वो प्रेम करता है. और तीसरा, प्रेम करो और प्रेम करते वो किसी के साथ प्रेम नहीं करता है. और देन अगेन फोर्थ क्वेश्चन दे दे प्रेम आत्माराम आप्तकाम गुरुद्रोही एंड अपराधी. Gurudrohi, first is called Atmaram. Atmaram means one who completely absorbed with Atma. Atmaram, Atmaramascha Munyo Nirgamta Hari Urukrame. If you friendship with the Atmaram Purusha, actually you cannot get any fruits. Second, Aptakam. Aptakam means one's all kinds of desires completely fulfilled. That is called Aptakam. That is called Sita's father, Siradhaj Janak. Atmaram, who is Atmaram? Sukdev Goswami. Sukdev Goswami is the example of Atma Ram. Or Siradhaj Janak, the father of Mother Sita Devi, is the perfect example of Aptakam. And Gurudrohi, one who committed lotus feet of Guru, and if you also friendship with him, you cannot get any fruits. And that too, he is called aparadhi, offenders. Those who are offenders, aparadhi, especially Guru aparadhi, you cannot get any fruits from him. Or fourth, that is called akritagga. Akritagga means ungrateful person. And if you make friendship with akritagga vyakti, ungrateful person, you cannot get any fruits also. What is the meaning of akritagya? Eh? Ungrateful person means is what? किए हुए उपकार को जो स्वीकार नहीं करते, किए हुए उपकार के जो स्वीकार नहीं करते, उसी कहा जाता है अकृतज्ञ. दैट मीन्स यू ऑल्सो help to someone but he does not what is called accept, so he is called akritagya. So now 3 4, first I explained 3, now 4. So how many now? 7. Then another 2, that is called hetu and ahetu. Hetu prem and ahetu prem. Hetu prem means that love with cause, and that love with cause, that is called hetu prem. Or ahetu prem, and without cause, that love. So now how many? 9 types of. So gopis, they asked to Krishna, hey Krishna, tell to us among these 9 types of prem, which are belongs to you? Then Krishna told, I am not belongs to any these types, any these types. ये 9 प्रकार के जो आपने बताया, इसमें मैं किसमें भी नहीं हूँ. Krishna very nicely explained this katha. The first just I also explained, प्रेम करने पर जो प्रेम करता है, one who loves and he loves, that is called प्रेम करने पर जो प्रेम करता है. This prem is called business prem. Business prem. So Krishna told, I am not belong these types of prem. In this material world, most of the love these types of prem. If you love, then they love. And if you don't love, they don't love. So this prem is called business prem. If you go to the market to buy something and pay some money, and that time that person will give same commodity to you. So in the same way, this types of prem is called business prem. So this is, so Krishna told, I am not belong to this. अब प्रेम करो अथवा न करो, वो किसी के साथ वो प्रेम नहीं करते. As like parents, they love their children, but they never thinking the children will give love and affection, and they never thinking about these types of reciprocal. Understand? This type of reciprocal. Because they are thinking, parents, that is called Mata Pita's prem. The love of parents. Mata Pita's prem. Parents, they love their children because this is their duty and responsibilities. So they love their parents this way. They never thinking, yeah, I will get some reciprocal from my children. Another, प्रेम करो अथवा प्रेम ना करो, किसी के साथ प्रेम करते नहीं. If you love or don't love, they never to love to anyone. These types of people also in this material world. Because they are completely different, as like animals, monkey. Are again also explain 4 types of prem, Atmaram and Aptakam. Eh? If you make friendship with the Atmaram Purush, you cannot get also any reciprocals. Because their mind completely absorbed with Brahma. Atmaramascha Muna Nirganta Hari Hari Urukram. And third, Aptakam. Those are Aptakam Purush. Fulfill all his desires. He cannot get any also fruits. Aptakam Purush. And he cannot get also any fruits. Or Gurudrahi or Aparadhi, offenders, hard-hearted. Those who committed offense, lotus feet of Guru, offenders. And in the beginning, you cannot see how your offense is going up. But later you will lose everything and your heart will become thunderbolt. Then you will give up bhakti, everything, and then you will go hell. So our Shastra is saying those who are these types of people and Gurudrahi or Aparadhi, also you get not any reciprocal. Or fourth, what did he say? Akritagga. Gurudrahi, Aparadhi, one. Same. Gurudrahi means is what? Aparadhi. First you committed small offense, then you also committed offense in lotus feet of Guru. Gurudrahi, against of the Guru. And in the beginning, you cannot see what kinds of offense are going on. If you're not checked, then finally you also criticize to Guru, Gurudrahi. Then will give up everything and go to the hell. So if you committed offense, these types of people, Gurudrahi or Aparadhi, also you cannot get any fruits. You cannot get prem, Bhagavad Bhakti prem. Or fourth, akritagga. Akritagga means ungrateful person. Ungrateful person. Ungrateful person means if someone is very poor, he also help to him. But when he become rich, then he will not give any respect to you. This is the things. There are many examples in this material world. You will help the people, but when they become rich, that time nothing they are thinking. Gurudrahi Aparadhi, they also committed offense to the spirit of Guru. Gurudrahi Aparadhi, same word. So now coming in this way, Krishna way, and Hetu Prem, Ahetu Prem. And with cause, without cause. When cause finish, then love finish. That is called Hetu Prem. Or Ahetu Prem, without cause we love. Also, this is called Supreme. But Krishna told, I am not belongs among these 9. But why not Ahetu Prem? Krishna told, actually, your love and affection with me, that is called spontaneous. Not any reason. Hetu, ahetu, when you think, this is also some reason coming. External, internal. So your prem is and with me, that is called nirabadha. Eternal and transcendental. And for this regard, Krishna told, na parayam nirbadham samjujam sadhu kritta sapiva jama durjana griha srinkhala samjucha patiyatu sadhuna. So Krishna's and Gopis, their prem, that is called eternal and transcendental, nitya siddha prem. Yeah. Not hetu and ahetu. Nitya Siddha Prem. Yeah. And so in this way, so many kathas and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu discuss with them. And especially Chaitanya Mahaprabhu discuss about Krishna's four extraordinary qualities: Upamadhurya, Lila Madhurya, Prema Madhurya, and Venu Madhurya. Especially Krishna's Rupamadhurya, sweetness of his beauty, and sweetness, the sound of his flute. Krishna's Rupamadhuri is very big and attractive. Then everybody completely intoxicated. And how is beautiful form of Krishna? And even all the incarnation of Lord in Vaikuntha, Vaikuntha जगत में समस्त भगवान के जितना विग्रह जो है वो भी बहुत सुंदर है. But when you compare with Krishna's beauty, Krishna's Saundarya Vigraha, then Krishna's Vigraha, Krishna's beauty, that is called unparalleled. And these things. Asamardha Tattva. And another thing, Krishna, he played the flute. Other incarnation of Lord, they have no these things also. And especially the sound of the flute, Govinda Benudhani, how is powerful. Kas Trangate Kalapadamrita Benu. Sukdev Goswami told, when Krishna played the flute, Vansidhani, then everybody completely intoxicated. And Govinda Benudhani is very powerful. And Krishna's beauty also. And Madhuri. Then Krishna Madhuri dekhi Govind kya? Vasudev खूब. Even Vasudev Krishna in Dwarka. And when he saw Krishna's beautiful Varnandana Samsundar Tribhanga Lalit Sarup, then he completely intoxicated. And so that means how is the beauty of Krishna? We cannot then explain this way. So now coming in this way, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu discussed all these tattva, Krishna tattva, Prema tattva, Rasa tattva, these things. That time the Bhatta Parivar, they completely changed their mind, and they Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked, hey, my Ishtadev Krishna, he is gop herding the cows, and but you are worship Lakshmi, she is Sadhi Shiromani, she is 1.8 with her husband. But in Shastra also explained Lakshmi Devi, she wanted to meet with Krishna, and she wanted to enter in Gopi Ras dance. Why? That time, and in this way, Mahaprabhu laughed and joked. And that time, Bhatta Parivar, especially, they also asked, why did you joke with us? Because according to Shastra, there are no difference. Krishna and Narayan, Siddhanta Sattva Vedesupi. According to the conception of the scriptures, there are no difference. Krishna and Narayan. But same Krishna, he manifested in the form of Narayan. And so according to Tattva Siddhanta, there are no difference between Krishna and Narayan. So for this regard, Lakshmi Devi, she wants to meet with Krishna. So what is her fault? She did not lose her chastity. Then Mahaprabhu told, okay, Lakshmi Devi, but why Lakshmi Devi did not enter in Ras dance with the gopis? But we heard in Shastra, Shrutis, Vedas, they also perform hard austerities, and then they also enter in ras dance. Shruti pailo, Lakshmi kanona pailo. That means Shruti is, they perform her austerities and they enter in ras dance, but Lakshmi Devi, she did not enter in ras dance. That time they become very surprised. They asked Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu explained, actually Lakshmi Devi, she does not want to give her and egos, Abhiman, Lakshmi Abhiman, Brahmanic Abhiman. And Lakshmi Devi, she wants to enter in residence with Lakshmi form, Lakshmi Deva, sorry. But according to Shastra, if you want to enter in residence, you have to follow some rules and regulation. You have to take birth in Braj, in the womb of Braj Gopis, and also learn 5 types of knowledge, Panchagyan. Understand? 5 types of knowledge you have to read. Karna, Karnikarang, these types of knowledge in there. Duti, Stuti, Prakriya. There are many kinds of the 5 types of knowledge you have to learn. And also meet with Braj Gopis and so feeding the cow dance. You have to marry with one Braj Gop, and then in Parabur and associate with Nitya Siddhas Gopis, then your Anurag will mature with Krishna, and then you will qualified to enter in Ras dance. But Lakshmi Devi, she does not want to follow these rules and regulations. For this regard, Lakshmi Devi, she did not enter in Ras dance. So in this way, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu discuss Krishna's very nice, sweet, beautiful performs Leela, Leela Katha. And then they also change their mind and they worship Lakshmi, Radha and Krishna. So now Bhatta Parivar, the families of Bhatta Parivar, they completely also change their mind and they intoxicated with Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's. And so now comes here Gopal Bhatta Goswami. That time he was small boy, maybe 10 or 12 years old. And every day Gopal Bhatta Goswami, he worships to lotus feet of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also gave his own remnants to him. In this way, 4 months, Gopal Bhatta Goswami so much internal relationship with Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then after 4 months, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu have to leave their house. That time Bhatta Parivar, they become, they also felt separation from Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And especially Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave some instruction to Gopal Bhatta Goswami, because Gopal Bhatta Goswami, he told, "Ye Prabhu, I want to go with you and stay with you." But Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, "No, you stay in your house and serve your parents, because your parents, they are Vaishnav. Prabhu ka Vaishnav Seva Nam Sankirtan. You have to serve Vaishnav. When your parents will die, then you will come in Vrindavan and stay with Rup Sanatan." Then Gopal Bhatta Goswami, he also received mantra diksha from Prabhudananda Saraswati Pad, and he learned all Shastra and Vyakaran, Sanskrit grammar, Alankar, Vedanta, and all Shastra. When Gopal Bhatta Goswami's parents left body, then Gopal Bhatta Goswami, he came in Vrindavan, and And on the way of Vrindavan, once he was taking bath on a river, Gandoki river, then he found one Salagram Sila, big Salagram Sila. And then he worshipped that Salagram Sila and staying with Rup Sanatan in Vrindavan, Patum Bhajan and Sadhan. And Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also sent and some Jagannath Prasad and also some cloths and door coffin for Gopal Bhatta Goswami. And then Gopal Bhatta Goswami, he very pleased and do bhajan and nam bhajan and sadhan in there. And, and Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also told he must manifest the granthas. So Gopal Bhatta Goswami, he wrote many granthas. And especially he manifests Satkriya Sardivika Grantha. And also he collects all the Suddha Sadachar granthas from Sri Sampradayas, and he gave all these quotations to Sanatan Goswami Pad. Then Sanatan Goswami Pad manifested this grantha that is called Haribhakti Vilas. Actually, Haribhakti Vilas manifested by Gopal Bhatta Goswami. Because Gopal Bhatta Goswami, he collected all the evidence and Shuddha Sadachar, good behavior from Sri Sampradayas. And so he did these things also, and he wrote granthas that is called the commentary on Krishna Karnamrit Grantha, Saranga Rangada Tika, and he also wrote the Sar Goswami's Sar Sandarbhas Tika also Karika, and Jiv Goswami Pad, he wrote Sat Sandarbha, 6 Sandarbhas. Gopal Bhatta Goswami, he also wrote the commentary on Sat Sandarbha. In this way, he wrote many things, and especially he also manifests Radha Raman. This is very important, and because when Gopal Bhatta Goswami, he worshipped with Thakurji Salagram, and day and night he felt pang of separation from Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And at the time of what is called Basanta Panchami, and that time Brajavasis, they also very nicely decorated the Thakurji. But his Salagram Sila, very round figure as like sweet Rasgulla. But how to decorate with the cloth? His mind is thinking, if my Thakurji, 2 hands, and then I can also to decorate my Thakurji. So that day, Gopal Bhatta Goswami, he went out from his bhajan kutir and collect some madhukari. When he returned back, then he saw his salagram manifested, very nice, beautiful, Tribhanga Lalit, that is called Radha Raman. Bolo Radha Raman ki jai. So this Radha Raman deity, that is called self-manifested. Self-manifested. Even you can see, still also there salagram behind his neck. Salagram still is there. And Thakurji is also very nice, beautiful teeth, smiling teeth. You can see there. And generally, you cannot see any deity's teeth, but only you can see the teeth of Radha Raman and Tribhanga Lalit, and playing flutes, triv and fold, very nice, beautiful deities. Actually, who is this Radha Raman? Radha Raman, actual Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he manifested in the form of Radharaman. Because Gopal Bhatta Goswami so much felt pang of separation from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Eh? So some Vaishnavas also explain who is Radharaman. Eh? Radharaman actually that is called Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself, and manifested in the form. And in our Gaudiya three deities explained Gaudiya Tin Thakur, Govinda Gopinath, and Madan Mohan. Madan Mohan, and he is called the lotus feet of Krishna. And Gopinath, Govinda Dev, and is the lotus face of Krishna. Or Gopinath is the chest of Krishna. But if you see the three deities, then you can see whole Krishna. But if you take darshan to Radha Raman, then complete all your darshan will be complete. Yeah? So in this way, in Gaudiya Vaishnavas, they are explained this way. Lord Gopal Bhatta Goswami, he manifested Radha Raman. And another also, and Gopal Bhatta Goswami day and night do bhajan and sadhan, and so he had no time to worship his Thakurji. So one day, one Brahman boy, he came. His name was, what is his name? Gopinath. The Brahman boy, he came. And Gopal Bhatta Goswami asked his name, then he told, my name is Gopinath. I have come from Saharanpur, Devabanda village, and so I want to stay with you and serve you, Thakurji. Then this Gopinath, and the Brahman boy, he also took care the worship Radha Raman and Gopinath Pujari. And then in his brother Radha Damodar Das, and he also took Diksha mantra from Gopinath ji, and and he worshipped this Thakurji. And in this way, this the dynasty is coming on. The Shastra is saying in this way. And Gopal Bhatta Goswami, he also gave Diksha mantras to Srinivas Acharya. Narottam, Samananda, and Srinivas. They also took Diksha from different guru, but they took Siksha from Jiva Goswami Pad. And Narottam Das Thakur, he took Diksha from Loknath Das Goswami. And Samananda Prabhu, he took Diksha from so Samananda Prabhu, he took Diksha from, what is his name? In Jagannath Puri. And Srinivas Acharya, he took Diksha from Gopal Bhatta Goswami. But all they took Siksha from Jiva Goswami Pad. And according to instruction of Jiva Goswami Pad, they also preached. So in this way, Gopal Bhatta Goswami performed bhajan and sadhana in Vrindavan, and he fulfilled all the desires of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. In Gaur Ganadesh Devika Kavi Karnapur explained, and in transcendental worlds, actually he was called the Ananga Manjari Sadda Gopal Bhattaka Bhatta Goswami Nang Kechit Ahu Sri Gunamanjari. And before in Braj, he was Gunamanjari. Now he manifested in Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Lila, that is called Gopal Bhatta Goswami. And someone also explained he is called Gunamanjari. And but Gaudiya Vaishnava, they gave emphasis is Gunamanjari. And, and he performed bhajan and sadhan in Vrindavan. And his Samadhi Mandir also. And that is called in the place of where you are going to Brajmandal Parikrama, that is called the Samadhi Mandir of Gopal Bhatta Goswami's, and Gopal Bhatta Goswami Bhajan Kutir in there. And Gopal Bhatta Bas Vrindavan Kunje Bas Sayana Sapane Naine Hari and Bhulalo Man Apanahi. In this way, Gopal Bhatta Goswami performed bhajan sadhan in Vrindavan. Gur Premanandi. Yeah. Gur. So, now we take too much time. Jai Gopal Bhatta Goswami Pad ki Jai. Jai Jai Sri Radha. Okay, thank you.